Freddie, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Obviously, we had that quick call earlier. You were running me through it, telling me how you want to get into the online space because you sort of hate your job at the minute. You're sparky, you've been working there for the last 5 years. And you really touched on how sort of physical it is and how it's taken a big toll on your body. So do you mind kind of running me through that a bit more?
Yeah, it's a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of heavy lifting, and it can be a lot of strain because it's like awkward weight, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Um, so it could be something completely heavy on one side and just like light on the other, just cables, man. You know how it is. Yes, I've been doing it for a little while now, and it's definitely taken a toll on my back. Really, and I've just started to get arthritis on, like, between my neck and shoulder.
Damn. So this heavy lifting is actually causing like arthritis then in your shoulder.
Yeah, yeah, just strain. Yeah.
Fuck. And like, what sort of effect is that having on you then?
Like, it's getting in between my sleep, like, I can't if I sleep on one side, like, my bad side, it's it's painful and I can't get to sleep, and, even just, because it's in between my neck and shoulder, like, even if I look about, I can just feel it, so, yeah, it's definitely just affecting my mobility and sleep.
Fuck. That's that sounds pretty bad, man. Like, would you say that's like the main reason it's like pushing you out of this job? Or I mean, do you feel like there's sort of anything else that is going on that's making you want to leave this job?
I would, yeah, like, I think the money that I'm getting is not worth that pain.
Hmm.
Like, maybe, like, if I was being paid a bit more, maybe, yeah, maybe money as well is um isn't worth the pain I'm dealing with and still having to continue doing it every day. It's just gonna get worse and worse, and that's what I'm scared about.
Hmm. Hmm. So you're scared that the pain isn't going to get any better then. You're telling me that the money isn't worth dealing with this pain. I mean, even if the money was better, Freddie, do you feel like it would still be worth it staying in this job?
I mean, like, logically, like, no, because, like, if I did have better money, I'd still have that pain, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? So, it would just be the same, just with a bit more money, I guess.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, like, maybe I could pay for treatment or something like that, but, like, I don't know, I don't really wanna do that.
Why not?
All because I just think, like, if my job is really causing me this much grief, is there, like, much point in doing it anyway?
Hmm. So what you're kind of saying is that even better money wouldn't sort of be okay because of the pain that you're still be dealing with.
Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, because what if I get it in my other shoulder? What if
Yeah.
my legs, like, my knees starting to get there now. I mean, I'm still young and, you know, I wanna start a family, soon with my girlfriend, and, I don't wanna be all broken before I even get a family.
Mm. So whenever you told me that you're kind of scared, then is that something that you're also scared of? Just the fact that you're not going to be able to sort of be in the position that you would want to be in whenever you were to start that family.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. So, I guess for you then, Freddie, right? If you're saying that the money is not that good, you're saying that it's causing you to deal with all this pain, the arthritis, the knees. What's actually keeping us in this job then?
I really do like my environment with like all my pals and stuff like that. Like I'm comfortable with everyone at my job, and I've built up a good sort of reputation. And I just kind of don't want to start from scratch. Like it'll be a bit alien if I went to a different job and I didn't see like my pals, like my work friend. My work has become all my friends now. You know what I mean.
Hmm.
It'd be a big change um, to start from the beginning again, essentially.
Mm. Mm. So for you then, right? Because you're kind of telling me two things here, right? You're telling me about the environment that's keeping you here, but you're also telling me that you wouldn't want to start again. And just so we're on the same page here, Freddie, right? Whenever you touched on the environment, would you say that being in an environment surrounded by all your pals and work is worth not making good enough money? And it's worth not being able to sleep every night because of your shoulder and your neck?
Mm, I guess I don't really know, to be honest with you. I guess it's not worth it, but like I don't know. I don't really see myself doing anything else.
Mhm. Okay. So whenever you say that you don't see yourself doing anything else, I mean, why do you feel like that?
I mean, I think it would just be the same stuff. I'll still have like a problem. Like maybe if I go to a different job, it won't be. It'll be even worse money, or it'll be something
Mhm.
that I hate, or I hate the environment, or I hate the times. Like I feel like just something new will come out of it. Yeah, I feel a bit. I don't know.
So whenever you said, Freddie, then earlier, right, that you feel like you don't want to start again, is this just a case of you don't want to jump into another job and just start doing all the things that you're doing right now, but just again?
Yeah.
Mhm. And I guess, do you mind breaking down for me a bit more, like why you wouldn't actually want to go and start again then? If, for example, these problems were to be resolved.
What like the money resolved and my pain.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, man. I guess I just kind of want to live the dream of stop working altogether. I don't want to go to work anymore.
Mhm.
I guess I'm getting a bit sick of it, and the goals that I've always had can't really be achieved in just a normal work job.
Mhm. Okay. So essentially what you're kind of saying is the dreams can't be achieved, right? But
Mm,
would you say that the problems that you're dealing with right now in your current job could potentially be resolved with a different job?
they could, but I feel like more problems will elude. Like I feel like if like I'm a bit scared. Like if I stepped into a different job, there'll be a different problem. Do you know what I mean? Like I
Hmm.
said, like maybe it's a bad environment and I don't like the people there, or like the times are really bad, or the pay, or you know, just all of that. Like, just something would be worse, and I'll end up regretting my decision. And I'd rather deal with, you know, what I know, like comfortable to me, even if I have them pain points.
Hmm. Hmm. So, kind of what you're saying is then that right now you feel like maybe by jumping into another job, you could solve all of these problems that you're dealing with right now. However, in another job, new problems could just surface.
Exactly. And then I'll regret my decision.
Hmm.
It's just a big leap, like I've been there for a long time. I know the people really well. I know their families, stuff like that. Yeah, it's just a bit alien to me if I went into something else.
Hmm. So, despite this being the case, then, Freddie, right? Like, obviously, you're saying that, in another job there might be problems, but would you say that right now there actually is other options out there to solve the problems that we're actually dealing with right now?
Like what? Like a normal job or
Yeah, would you say there's other options out there to actually solve the problems that we're dealing with right now in this job?
yeah, yeah, they could be.
Mhm. So what, do you feel like there are other jobs that could potentially not be as physical and maybe have better money?
Oh, well then yeah, 100%, yeah.
Mhm. Okay. So if there are other options out there, right? How does it sit with you that we're still choosing the option that's actually causing these problems in the first place?
I feel a bit stupid. Like, of course, it's pretty damn straightforward,
Hmm.
and I feel like I probably could, but yeah.
What do you mean by probably?
Like, yeah, there's definitely different jobs with different money and like um less physical activity, but would I really be happy, continuing just a, a 9 to 5 essentially? Like, just feel like the same stuff.
Hmm. Okay. So based on kind of what you've told me there then, Freddie, I mean, would you say, sorry, let me rephrase that. Who would you say is kind of keeping us in this position then right now by not looking at the other options?
Myself.
Mhm. Do you mind sort of breaking that down for me a bit more? Why do you feel like it's yourself keeping you here?
All like it's no one else to blame, is it? It's like I've chose to do this, and I'm choosing, I guess, to not really look at the other options.
Hmm. Okay. So, Freddie, for you then, right? If you're saying that it's come down to yourself that's keeping you stuck in this position, who do you feel like can actually get us out of this position then?
Myself.
Why yourself, Mom?
Well, I got myself here. I can get myself out. Like, I can't have, like my parents getting me out of it because I'm a grown man. And like I said, like I've got myself in this position.
Mm. It's awesome that you're saying this, Freddie. That you're coming to this realization that you've got yourself here and you're the only one that can get yourself out.
Mm.
how does it sort of sit with you though, Freddie, that it's always been down to you to get yourself out of this position? However, we're still actually here dealing with this every single day.
Bit embarrassing from my end because it's like straightforward. Like I know what I need to do, but I'm just not doing it.
Hmm. And how long have we actually been feeling like this for, Freddie? You know, the fact that we are dealing with this pain, the fact that the money's shit. How long has this actually been going on for?
A year and a bit.
Okay. So you've been at the job for 5 years, a year and a bit. That's when you kind of realize that this is the situation that you're dealing with.
Yeah, like it just started staggering up, and then like last year, like I fully realized, and it got to the point where my pain really hurt, and
Mm.
I just thought the money ain't really worth it, to be honest, with the amount of pain that I'm in constantly.
Mhm. So, based on what you're saying, did it kind of like build up over time, and then one day you just felt like the actual physical side of it was just getting too much?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Mm. Okay. So it built up, and then you realized. So, I mean, from that year ago, then up until now, do you feel like that problem has got any worse again?
yeah. It has. It's gotten. Yeah, it's gotten way worse. Like I can't do as much at work, and I'm feeling pretty useless because I can't do much. I'm feeling like an old man already.
Mm. And is that like just in work, or is that outside of work as well?
Outside of work as well. Like I can't even when I go shopping and stuff like that with my girlfriend, food shopping, I struggle to even hold the shopping bags.
Fuck. Mm. What? What sort of thoughts are going through your head then whenever the missus is having to carry the shopping whilst you
I
can't?
I feel like I get a lot of looks, and I feel embarrassed because I
Mm,
think people think that I'm like not gentlemanlike or like I'm selfish or something like that.
mm.
And I feel bad for my missus because she does a lot already.
So whenever you say that she does a lot already, do you just feel like this is adding to the list of things that she already does?
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. So you're saying that has got worse then? Since that year ago up until now, that feeling, whenever you're in the shop, for example, and the missus is carrying the shopping bags. Let's say, Freddie, we stay in this position that we're in right now, in this job, settling for this option for another year, another 2 years. What do you feel like this is actually going to look like then if we do stay here?
She'll probably start getting arthritis in her shoulder too from carrying all the shopping. So I
Mhm.
think it will just get worse, I guess.
Like just for her, or what do you feel like it's actually going to look like for you?
It's gonna look really bad. It's gonna be really bad.
Mhm. And by bad, like, do you actually mind explaining to me how bad's going to actually look for you?
Well, I might even have to like stop my job just because it's just I can't do it anymore. And then like I can't provide for my family, or my missus. And then what am I gonna do then?
Mm.
Like it's only gonna build, and like I said, the money ain't worth it. and I'm gonna be spending most of it on like medical stuff for it.
Hmm.
So that's where most of my money will be going anyway. It just doesn't look good.
So like right now you're dealing with bad income anyway, as you were saying, an income that you're not happy with. But it's kind of what you're saying. If we stay in this job for another year, 2 years, you're going to be either spending most of your money on medical stuff, or you won't be bringing in any income at all because you won't be able to work in the first place.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. So being in that position a year or two down the line, Freddie, is that's something that we're actually ready to sell for.
No, I guess not.
But you're saying there that you guess not. I mean, you don't sound very sure, Freddie. I mean, maybe we could just stay in this job then and just stick it out, no?
Mm, I don't know. It's just like I don't know. It's just I know it's gonna get bad, but I'm hoping that it will get better somehow, but it probably won't.
Hmm. So whenever you say that you kind of don't know, then does that come down to you hoping that maybe things will get better?
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I mean, Freddie, don't get me wrong. I understand where that hope sort of comes from, that you do think things might get better down the line. But I guess, Freddie, like, if we look at the trend over the last 5 years, did you tell me that things got better over time, or did you feel like things are just getting worse as time goes on?
It's a really good point actually. It has gotten worse. It's gotten worse and worse.
So, if you essentially know that things are going to get worse and worse, I mean, are we then going to continue living with the hope that things might get better? Or are we actually going to look at things the way they are right now?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I think I think I need to I think I need to do something about it because like you said, the trend is it's only gonna get worse.
That's awesome that you're saying that, Freddie. But my only concern is you still don't sound very sure. You're telling me that you think, that you guess. I mean, are you actually sure that you do want to start taking action, making a change?
I do, but like maybe there is still like a glimmer of hope. I don't know. It's just I'm I'm scared of doing something new, like because I've been attached to it for so long. Like
Hmm.
doing something completely different would like be a very big turnaround.
Hmm.
I guess like the future doesn't look good though. If I like maybe I need a turnaround.
Hmm. Let me ask you this, Freddie. What do you feel like is scarier right now? Staying in this position and letting it end up like you told me it would if nothing changes? Or do you feel like trying something new so that we can actually get ourselves out of this position is scarier?
trying something new is less scarier
And why is that?
because that's like a different path, and like my fate is kind of already sealed if I keep going down the same route.
Mm.
Like it's going to happen. Like it's only going to get worse. Like that is a 100%.
So is kind of taking that new path a better step than staying on the path that we're on at the minute then?
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. And Freddie, because I kind of wanted to touch on earlier, you told me that you felt like you needed to actually make a change. What do you feel like that change, that taking that action would actually have to look like for you?
Doing something else, making a good income, and like as much as I don't want to, because I love everyone at my job, but I guess I could see him anytime after work, is just leave my job
Mhm,
wholeheartedly, just leave my job for better money and for my own physical health and for my like sort of wish to start a family and
mhm,
provide for them.
mhm. Awesome. Just so we're clear though, Freddie, right? It's awesome that that's what you want to essentially change, right? But earlier you told me that you kind of felt like it was you that was keeping you in this position in the first place. And you also felt like it was only you that could get yourself out of this position, right? So in order to actually make that change then, what do you feel like you need to actually do differently then?
Get myself in an uncomfortable position that I'm not familiar with
Hmm.
and start, making them steps,
Hmm.
actually doing something to help my situation and get myself out of it. I do it.
So is it kind of like doing things differently to how we've been doing things up until this point?
Yeah.